Alright, more Orks and Gladius. And I see we have got our first tank bustas. Excellent. We'll be loading these boys up into the battle wagon. And the battle wagon is about ready to pick up the second unit as well, though it can load in even more. Since we just got that upgrade to increase the output of piles of DACA, hopefully we will be able to get out tank bustas at a quite fast rate. I've only just now noticed the ludicrous buildup we have of minerals. So I should probably be looking into putting out more vehicles. Now, where we left off, let's see. We were wanting to look into something that could beat the Necrons, that could throw out more armor piercing to beat the Necrons. I was curious, let's see. The War Bikers do not have much armor penetration. They look like they've got some alright damage for stuff that isn't armored, but we're worried about stuff that is armored. Nonetheless, these guys move fast. And they seem like they do hit quite hard. So we'll be taking them for a spin. Let's see. Oh, good lord. Okay, so every 3 turns. Okay, so they can combine Here We Go with their own unique ability, the Warbike Turbo Boost, to move 8 tiles in a turn? That seems crazy. Alright, everyone else here, it looks like, is healing up. Oh, I forgot we were about to be attacked by another Necron force. That's unfortunate. Well, at the very least, hey, this war boss leveled up, so good for him. He now has, let's see, Prophet of the Wall, sure, why not? And this Pain Boy, who's about to die, nonetheless gets one last level up, good for him. We'll get him Doc's Tools level 2, because evidently he needs it. Oh boy, we could definitely use another Pain Boy around here healing people. This Pain Boy is busy at the moment. Oh, that is unfortunate. Alright, we got some more mechs ready to go out and do some healing for some vehicles. We will send them out about here. The Necrons will send some units to flank me. That's just, they have a lot of units that can do that. This big mech, it occurs to me that last time I got a big mech, I did not use him properly, because I had him sitting up front when he has a Mega Blasta, which has a range of 2. So, even though he does have a solid melee option, he should really be sitting behind the units to be giving them that buff. Alright, let's see here. I'm worried about a lot of these heroes. A lot of these heroes are in bad shape. But ideally, we can turn things around here, and they won't be threatened too badly. I'm going to have this war buggy fly ahead. Hopefully it can get itself killed, distracting the Necrons. Save some of my hero units that I value. Now, let's see. Yes, the legendary war boss, my favorite war boss, is way, way back here. He'll be hopping up, and let's see. We've got Triarch Praetorians back here. I'm not too worried about them. And our war boss will ideally be able to tear up the enemy flank. Now, we're going to go ahead and have the Mad Doc here, or excuse me, the Pain Boy. I always loved to call them Mad Docs when I was a kid playing Dawn of War instead, because like, that's what they're called in Dawn of War. Correct me if I'm wrong. Whereas on the tabletop, they were always called Pain Boys. I always liked the term Mad Doc better. It sounded cooler. Anyways, let's see. We're going to go ahead and... Can we hit a 1-2 punch on these Immortals? I think we can. So, they will be... Oh, not quite dead. That's unfortunate. Ah, well, what can you do? I think that Pain Boy is in danger of getting hit by the Triarch Praetorians, but I think he can take a hit and probably live. Guess we'll see. Now, let's see. Who else around here needs orders? It's going to be one last unit. It's these tank busters sitting in this city. Okay. Well, they're going to step up so they can get loaded into the battle wagon. The battle wagon will bring them up to the front where they are needed. Back in the Empire of the Orks, we need more units. And the battle wagon takes 3 turns, or war bikers will take 2 turns. Well, the battle wagon's much tankier, but the war biker is faster and can hit harder. So we'll go with the war biker for now. That may be the incorrect choice. We'll also produce a big mech because we need some more units that can provide some solid fire against armor. Now let's see. Here's another vehicle unit that I am interested in. A metal tube covered in things that make enemies die. Now that's the kind of vehicle I'm interested in. I hope they add the rest of the Crazy Speed Freaks units. Those were so cool, seeing those get released. I need to go ahead. I need to pick one of those up. That'd be a nice, cool thing to give to my dad, I think. A cool orc. What is it? It's clearly designed to resemble some famous car. Was it designed to resemble a Camaro? I'm bad at knowing my cars. Okay, we have the Megatrack Scrapjet researched. Which, let's see. Oh, it has a lot of weapons. Okay, it has rocket launchers, it has wing missiles, nose drills. Okay, it's got a lot of armor piercing. That's all I needed to hear. No, say no more. I got you. Let's go ahead and pop Prophet of the Wall just to make some free influence. This weird boy we will have hang back, and the pain boy we will have hand out some healing to the weird boy. Everyone's a boy here. They're the lads, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this guy with something. Now, we can finish off... Who can we kill here? No one. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and have the pain boy heal himself for the now. The war boss is going to be able to heal himself quite a bit just by lifesteal. There we go. Yeah, the immortals declare, "We are beyond fear," as they die. Yeah, it's an inspired thing to declare as you die, I suppose. Alright, I got 2 units of mechs. I got these gentlemen right here, the war bikers. Let's go ahead and have them careen into the foe. Hey, that's not bad damage considering that there's not a lot of armor piercing on these war bikers. Let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Good to see. These war bikers could stand to be quite useful. Oh, these boys are ready to march on up. Let's have them sit just about here. Now, everyone else here needs some healing. So, they will be sitting around until they are healed. Let's have this pain boy come around. Since these orc boys are all healing at very quick rates, I think because there's orcoid fungus here, then I'm not too worried about them. So let's have the pain boy heal the mech instead. The regular mech unit. There we go. Now this big mech, if we sit the big mech by the war boss, this particular big mech by the war boss, no, we'll have him sit right here. No, let's have him move in, so he can provide his damage resistance radius thing to the other hero units. To make them even stronger than they already are, which is pretty nice considering how strong they already are. I'll have these mech boys sit here, they've got better things to do. These mech boys, I'll have them... I don't even know what I want to do with these guys. I kind of just ordered mech boys for the sake of having mech boys. Alright, here we go. We got a battle wagon loaded up with 2 tank busters. So let's get it on the road. It's weird that war bikers have here we go, but the other vehicles don't. I guess they don't want battle wagons to move that quickly, because that'd be a bit nuts if it could. Okay, oh, I forgot about these orc boys down here. They're going to take a while to catch up. Now, let's see. Who else here? Right, the Empire of the Orcs needs to order a new building. Alright, we are good on population cap. We could stand to have more energy, though. Energy is a real problem. And after that, we could stand to have more loyalty. But for now, well, let's prioritize energy. We'll order 2 energy buildings just right now while I'm thinking about it. Now keep that city busy. Oh, we can research something. Of course, Killicans. Excuse me, not Killiclans. Good lord, that's even more terrifying. I don't want to build that. Oh, I'm going to be honest. At first, I misread, and I thought there was an H here between K and A. I thought it said Killicans. And I was very confused, because isn't that a gang in Fallout? I know that there's the Cons in Fallout New Vegas, the guys that the NCR has got the history of issues with, but I don't recall, Killicons, though they would make sense. The Triarch Praetorians may be able to do some good damage against heroes. Let's see. Well, this war boss up here's seeing some issues, but the other war boss, not so much. He doesn't really care. Which, let's go ahead and see here. Can we... Let's go ahead. We can throw the Pain Boy heal on the war boss after he attacks. So let's go ahead and get in there. Gonna do quite a bit of damage. Just with that one attack, without any real buffs on him either, besides the usual cyborg stuff. He's got a little bit of room to heal, so we'll throw another heal on him from the Pain Boy. Excellent. Now, this war boss is in a little bit of trouble. Hang on. These war bikers, do they count as a vehicle? They do count as a vehicle, right? No. Do they? Hang on. Are these... Hang on. they're... Okay. Where is the differentiation we see between infantry and vehicles? What is the, like, marker that a vehicle is considered a vehicle? Okay, with a wheel. So if it does not have the wheel, okay, then the pain boy is probably what heals it. Okay, good to know. Good to keep in mind. Let's have this pain boy step over here then, where he step into my office over here. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. If I've got the mechs and the pain boy right here, then either one will be able to do the job. There we go. Now, let's go ahead. What is the range on the tank busters? Their rocket launcher has a range of 2. So, the battle wagon can step up here and can unleash both tank busters right here, where they will get some good distance on these flayed ones. Excellent. They're not doing a whole lot of damage, though, because flayed ones are still an infantry unit, and these are technically supposed to be an anti-vehicle unit. Nonetheless, it's good armor piercing. So, it's good for me. Okay, now these guys are going to need to step back and get healed. But, hang on. Let's go ahead and have a front here. Let's have the pain boy here. Let's have these guys swap places with these boys. And these guys can get healed later. These boys will step up now. This war boss could take a bit of damage in the next turn, but the war buggy's going to take these immortals down a peg or two, so they can't contribute so much damage to fighting the war boss. There we go. Now, let's see here. This weird boy can go ahead and throw Frazzle on these flayed ones, but first let's let the Orc boys wreck house, shall we? Yep, and there go those flayed ones, so the weird boy can step up somewhere else to provide his Frazzle spell against something that is a little bit more valuable to kill. Now, let's see here. We don't want the pain boys to waste his turn, so can he throw the cyborg implants on somebody? He can on the big mech, sure. Because the big mech isn't tanky enough already with its 10 armor, and what was the damage resist on this guy? He had, what was it? His little thing that he has around him that provides the custom force field, 33% damage reduction to range damage. Okay, so he's no help against the flayed ones, but against the immortals, he's helpful. Okay, that's good to know. Well, this seems like the Necron AI is being very happy to throw around its ranged units, so don't know if the Big Mac will be super useful against that. Okay, we'll have the weird boy step up here and Frazzle. Let's see. Well, the Triarch Praetorians look like they're going to take a lot of damage from it, so I'll go ahead and go for them, even though they're not wounded yet, whereas it'd be usually smarter to focus on the Necron unit that's already wounded. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go for these Immortals, because they're already wounded. And this big mech will hang out here, where he can still provide his buff. And these regular mechs will step up here and go ahead and, whoops, accidentally press the wrong key and pop the Here We Go ability. Let me go ahead and cancel that. And they will pop the mech's tools ability to heal the battle wagon up a little bit. Every little bit counts. Alright, we got another big mech right here. We'll go ahead and have him push up a little bit. We ordered another weird boy. Really, I forgot about that. Alright, well this weird boy, we're going to go ahead and dump a bunch into, let's see, channel mental emissions, a bunch of points into Frazzle, and then another into channel mental emissions, and we'll have him run up in here and purchase some gear of some kind. Oh, we also ordered another unit of war bikers. I forgot about that. Well, what we can do with these guys is we can go ahead and pop, Here We Go, and we can go ahead and, Turbo Boost consumes an action. Well, nonetheless, it helps us get to the front quicker, so let's go ahead and pop it, and we'll fly on in here. There we go. That makes more sense. I was kind of confused, like, can we seriously just rush 7 tiles with a unit this early in that comes at, like, Tier 2 or Tier 1 of research? That's like the kind of stuff you'd expect from the flying units. Oh, the tank busters. What tank busters? Oh, these tank busters. Yeah, these guys. They'll walk up to the front line until the battle wagon's ready to take them up. Killicans are produced from the infantry building. Really? Anyways, let's get to work on another tank buster. We put in more loyalty buildings, and as a result, we're getting more output out of the pile of DACA. We could stand to have more loyalty, always, but... Ooh, to do that, we can just simply take this recaf leaf. I'll take it. Yes, sir. back here in the Empire of the Orks, we need to produce lots of things. Let's see. We can order another set of war bikers, but I want to try out the Megatrak Scrapjet. This thing sounds crazy. I'll hold off on building any heroes, where all of them are going to have pretty high influence costs at this point. And I don't really need any more mechs at this current point. So I'll just focus on the Megatrak Scrapjet for now. Oh, Fort Gork. I forgot this city even existed. Okay, then. Let's see here. Do I want more food? No, I need more loyalty. It's the boring answer, but it's the answer that's the correct answer. So we'll go ahead and start tearing up some of the surrounding landscape. Now, let's see here. Bodge jobs. Get faster production from the Cult of Speed. I will do just that, so I get more vehicles out of the city of the Empire of the Orks. Now, that war boss is going to need some healing badly. He's coming pretty close to getting iced, as it were. Those other war bikers, let's see. I got the 2 units of war bikers. These war bikers got hit coming in, which is probably what I should have expected. But I'm not really bothered that much. I'll have them zoom in to do some damage to either one of these guys. The war boss I'll have pop on back here. And the Big Mac will not have him sitting back here. He's not contributing a whole lot. We'll have him swap places with the Pain Boy. That way the Pain Boy can heal the war boss, so the war boss can get back up in there. Now, the Weird Boy, let's see. Let's have him step back a little bit and frazzle the Triarch Praetorians from a distance. There we go. And these Orc boys will step up and finish them off. There we go. Now, this fight went a lot more like I was hoping it would go. Well, these Orc boys step up and do a bit of damage to the Triarch Praetorians, but I'm not expecting a whole lot. And the War Boss will run on over here to hit these Immortals. He will take an Overwatch hit, but I'm not particularly minding. This Pain Boy, this Pain Boy's not in a super good spot. Hang on. Can I move these? Let's move these War Buggies up a bit. Yeah, over here sounds good. And they'll hit the Triarch Praetorians on the rear. And this Pain Boy will fly on over here to drop a heal on the Weird Boy, so the Weird Boy can get back in there. The War Boss, excellent, can go ahead and finish off the Immortals. Great. And he can throw, well, he can go ahead and throw, oh, he has not got any, okay, the forest cover is making it so that he can't reach the Canoptic Spider. That's unfortunate. Alright, now, let's see, these Tank Bustas, we can have one Tank Busta, let's see, go for the Triarch Praetorians. It's smarter to have them go for the Canoptic Spider. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll have them move right here. Yeah, and it should kill him, right? Oh, nope, he barely lives. That's unfortunate. Well, somebody might be able to finish him off still. The Battle Wagon can. Is there anyone else that can do that, though? I'd rather... these war bikers are not quite fast enough, unless... Let's see, would popping Here We Go fix it? Yes, it would. Okay, the war bikers can do it. Excellent. Love to see it. And there goes that Canoptic Spider. Very good. Very good, apparently. Alright, this Battle Wagon I want to fly on back here to pick up some more Tank Bustas. Let's see, who here? You are still healing. So, we got a Big Mech here that can go ahead and sit behind our lines. And he can throw some shots at those Triarch Praetorians. Not very impressive shots, but shots nonetheless. Who else needs moved? These regular mechs, I'm going to leave them sitting in the city. I'll probably need to send vehicles back here every now and then for repairs. These mechs, I'll send a little bit forward, not too much. And this Pain Boy needs to move up. This Pain Boy will throw a heal on the War Boss as well. Excellent. And our new Weird Boy needs to go shopping. He will purchase... Let's see, what will he purchase? He will purchase the Scrolls of Magnus and the Tantalizing Icon. And let's see, what else should we throw on him? You know, it never hurts to throw on a... Let's see, throw on a bit of armor. Let's see, the Adamantium Weave Vest, sure. And I believe on top of that we could throw, what was it? The Concealed Weapon System, why not? Sure. That's a lot of influence, but hey, it'll probably be worth it. Probably. Probably. Alright, these guys still are in need of healing, so let's tell them to sit there until they're healed. These tank busters will run on up. Yeah, both of them will. And, well, this one will actually wait the turn. They can both hop on the battle wagon at the same time. I love that these guys are named Evil Sun Speed Freaks. That the game will just give that name to any unit. Even though these are a unit of orc boys. Not, you know, bikers or dudes riding cars. Nothing of that. No. We can order another unit here. I'm kind of curious about Killicans. They seem like they might be a solid infantry option. That's still armor piercing. I'm going to take them. I'm going to give them a shot. Okay, now back here, let's see. Mushling Bloom does sound good. Death Cop does sound good. We got a lot of units here that sound good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go Mushling Bloom. I don't need food. Not at the moment. I can work on food later. Let's see. Scraggot Hammers increases the production of mech bits yard. I'm not too worried about that. I will go with... Well, the later we get into the game, the more valuable flying units are. Let's grab some Death Copters. At the very least, they can do some scouting, even if they don't put out very good damage. Because I doubt they put out very good damage for them to be accessible that early in the game. Okay, the Necrons have more stuff in the Fog of War. Okay. Is it going to be anything serious, or is it just going to be lots of Triarch Praetorians and heavy destroyers? It seems like they built a lot of infantry. Okay, we have Death Coptas. It looks like they've only got Shootas for weapons, so they are not going to be packing the kind of anti-Necron killing power that I would hope for. But I was kind of expecting that. Okay, let's see here. There's going to be some units hiding in the Fog of War. Who can take the shots a little bit better? It's difficult to say here. These units are not particularly tanky either which way. Let's have somebody else push into the Fog of War so that the war bikers can get a good look and get moving. Okay, we've got heavy destroyers and immortals. They're about to hit our tank busters with Overwatch attacks. Those tank busters are going to take a lot of hits. That's unfortunate, but Okay, these other tank busters, let's see. We can pump a lot of fire into those heavy destroyers, so let's do that. They count as a vehicle unit anyways, I think. Well, if they don't, then either which way, it doesn't really matter, because they're only, what, 2 entities to a unit, so it doesn't matter. Let's see, the war bikers actually can't attack anyone. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they have no capabilities here. That's unfortunate. Well, I can start to send them around. I'll move them right here to go ahead and start attacking those Triarch Praetorians. These war bikers took a lot of damage from the Triarch Praetorians. It is amazing they lived. Nonetheless, the Pain Boy will get them ready to get back up on the front lines. Now, I got a Megatrack Scrapjet. Or a Megatrap Scrackjet? I don't know. Help me. Okay, let's go ahead and bring them. Go ahead and use them for the first time, and we'll have them wipe out these Triarch Praetorians. Hang on, this guy got goggles. Right, the Megatrack Scrapjet kind of looks like a plane with wheels, so the dude driving it looks like a World War I era fighter pilot. Right. Okay, what else are we looking at here? This is probably the last of the Necron's forces. From here, I can probably push on into their cities. Guess we'll see. Alright, these war buggies, we'll have them go back here. Okay, we got Triarch Praetorians hiding, waiting to heal. Some heavy destroyers, we'll go ahead and hit them a little bit. Don't expect to do much to them, though. We're going to have the rest of the force move up. And we'll keep the big mechs where they can provide some range damage reduction. We'll have the regular mechs near the Megatrack Scrapjet, because they are the only ones that can heal it. And this Pain Boy will move up with the force. And this Weird Boy cannot get anywhere as particularly useful, but nonetheless. Now, let's see here. I've noticed that I've picked up money just from moving my pain boys next to the rest of my units, so that's kind of funny. Yeah, now we're rocking a pretty serious army here. Sheesh. Let's keep this pain boy near the city, so he can provide healing for anyone that runs away. This weird boy, he's went shopping. We're going to stuff him in the battle wagon. The battle wagon's going to drive all the way up here, and both the tank busters are going to stuff themselves inside it. And that is about to be a very rowdy vehicle. Killicans. These guys are... They count as a vehicle. They do cost minerals and influence, but they're produced by the food building. Food building. Interesting. So I'm going to assume they cannot fit in the battle wagon. That does make sense. Alright, well these guys are going to have to get to the front lines at whatever speed they can get. So I'll probably avoid producing too many of these guys more. At least over here in Deep. More tank busters would sound good. More boys would sound good, but for now we'll hold off on either. Yeah, I'll hold off. Let's see. We need to expand here. We could stand to put in more loyalty buildings. Those are quite good. However, at the same time, if we put in more buildings that produce units, that would up the loyalty as well. And if we produced vehicles here, that would be quite nice. So what I am going to do, let's see. How many minerals are produced at the Cult of Speed? Not very many. Really, you're getting it for the loyalty bonus. So let's go ahead and go with a tile that's just not very good. Let's put it here. Yeah, that sounds like a good tile to go ahead and put some Cults of Speed down. And we can get vehicles produced out of Deep, which is better because Deep is farther away from the front lines than the Empire of the Orks. Okay, we can get our first Death Copters out on the field. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. Now, let's see. Is there anything else that we need to produce here? No, okay. Okay, for research, let's see here. Flash kits. Big bomb. Makes it where we can drop bombs from our Death Copters. Interesting. I'll hold off on that for now. Increased armor for boys and war bosses. Interesting. I'll take that. That sounds good. Ah, stupid healing Necrons. Hate them. It's a good thing I'm bringing the pain boys, because these tank busters are going to need some healing. Okay. Let's pop this war boss up close, and he will instantly annihilate these heavy destroyers after making sure to run around the entire field. That was curious. Okay, let's send the war buggies ahead. They'll get some scouting done, see what we're looking at. And also take a Grok's pasture. Can't complain about that. Alright, we'll push these war bikers on up. Let's see. Heavy destroyers. Not super worried about any of these guys. Let's go ahead and hit... Let's see. The Immortals? Sure, they're low on morale anyways. And they're more dependent on their entities to do damage. Let's see. These tank busters... Oh, they went ahead and threw some healing on the heavy destroyers. That's annoying. Expected, though. Okay, where's a pain boy that can heal these guys? There he is. We'll have all these orc boys move on up. We'll have the big mech sit behind them so they can contribute some damage resist. And the weird boy is not in a place where he can really help much. Now, let's see. This pain boy will move up a little bit, but he will stay somewhat close so he can throw some healing on the tank busters. There we go. Probably should have the big mech in the center of our formations rather than the pain boy. Yeah, well. We'll keep the regular mechs somewhat further back here. And this war boss needs to go closer to the front than he currently is, but we'll work on that over the next couple turns. These war bikers are ready to get back up to the front. Let's see, we can go ahead and pop Turbo Boost. Is it going to help? A little bit, yeah. That took our action, though, so we won't be able to attack on the next turn. Now, we'll keep them on this side, yeah. Now, let's see. Who here needs orders? Ah, this guy can go ahead and take a shot at the heavy destroyers? Sure. It's better than nothing. While these orc boys will finish off the heavy destroyer, sure. Who else needs some moves? Who else needs... Okay, the battle wagon still... Yeah, still can't load the Killicans into it. That makes sense. The Killicans will slowly waddle their asses up to the front line. Back into Eep, we are going to go ahead and order... Let's see. How are we for population cap? We are not good for population cap at all. I should have looked at that earlier. I just hate working on population cap. Okay, let's see. What's a super not good tile? This tile's not super good. Okay. It's not super not good, but it's not super good either. There you go. Logic. Alright, let's see here. Well, we definitely could stand to put in some loyalty buildings. Alright then. Oh, we've already got this slot open here. So we will order 2 loyalty buildings here. There we go. And for our research, let us see here. What is something... We probably want to hit the big bomb. Yes. Let's see. Necron Warriors, Triarch Praetorians. Those Orc boys are probably dead. The Triarch Praetorians... Oh, no. Okay, they lived. Yeah, a lot of basic Necron units we're seeing now. Ooh, those Orc boys die? I think they do. Yep, they whittled them down. Oh, no. Anyways. Alright, let's see here. Let's throw this war boss up front where he can get benefit from the protection of the big mech. And he will just instantly annihilate these Triarch Praetorians. Excellent. Oh, this is the one with the... No, this is the newer war boss, the one that has the Duskblade, but not the Morning Blade of Lazarick. This guy has both the Duskblade and the Morning Blade of Lazarick. Okay. So, this guy will run over to... Who can he kill faster? He can kill those guys. He can... Oh, he can't finish those guys off, though. So let's go ahead... Again, what is with this... What is with the war boss running all the way around units? I don't get that. More power to him, I suppose. It's not for me to argue. He's doing good work. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and... Yeah. Are we going to be able to kill these guys just with the weird boy? No, okay. We can do a lot of damage to those heavy destroyers, though. Phew. Level 3 weird boy... Oh, the weird boy with level 3 on Frazzle and the concealed weapon system seems like he does good work. Okay, can you finish off anyone here? Yes, you can finish off the heavy destroyers. Go ahead and do that. Very nice. Now, these tank busters would probably be best hitting that Canoptic Spider, but they won't be able to do that for a good long while. So, well, until then, we'll have to settle for them hitting the Immortals. Ooh, the Scrapjet, right. Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, finish off these Necron Warriors. There you go. I like how it projects the drill. Like, that's kind of... It's kind of gross, really. And bizarre. It's kind of over the top. Ooh, level 3 attack squig, sure. Okay, this big mech will go ahead and finish off the Immortals. No, he just does that little damage. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. He does more when he's at close range. I know that. Okay, and we'll have these regular mech... Yeah, we'll kill him with mechs. Sure. Why not? Wait a second. Hang on, I kind of recognize that. Do I recognize that? These guys are... Are these guys using the Knobs miniature? Because I could swear I recognize, like, that backpack from the Knobs miniature. I do remember I got the Knobs miniature, like, the newer Knobs set. It might still be the current Knobs set when it came out, like, 10 years ago. I always thought it was really cool. Because before the Knobs... I had Assault on Black Reach, the Assault on Black Reach starter set as a kid. And, you know, the Dreadnought was cool. The Deathcopters were cool. The Warboss miniature in that set is really cool. But, like, the Knobs don't look all that different from regular Orc boys and similar stuff like that. It feels a little bit goofy, at least to me as a kid. As an adult, I'd probably have more appreciation for it, but that goes for a lot of Warhammer stuff. Let's see. Alright, we're going to be pushing forward. Let's see. Defcoptas. Alright, how many moves do these guys get? 4 moves. And then they can throw on Turbo Boost for 2 more. And here we go for another. And let's see, they can also throw on Jink and Scout. And next... Oh, they can also throw on Big Bomb. Okay. It has a range of 1. So for all intents and purposes, it's a melee attack. Specifically for usage against infantry, it would seem. Okay, well, let's go ahead and have these guys use all of their movement abilities, please. And it's unlikely we'll need to have them use Jink. So let's go ahead and have them fly on up to the front. There we go. These guys seem like they'll be pretty useful just for ability to attack so quickly after being built. I may want to start loading up a lot of my force into the battle wagons, really. That might be rather smart. A second battle wagon. It's not a bad idea. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Back into Eep, we need to produce some loyalty buildings. Not loyalty buildings, good God. No, we need to produce some population cap buildings. And then after that, I want to get to work on some... Let's go ahead and order 2 population cap buildings. I hate the damn things, but they're annoying to work with. And then after that, we'll order the landscape torn apart. Those trees to be uprooted and promptly eaten, as is the orc style. Oh, Fort Gork. I keep forgetting this city exists. It'll ideally be useful at some point in the future. Let's see. It still needs more loyalty. More loyalty, more loyalty, more loyalty. Always, always, always. Alright. Let's see. What can we get here? Scrap sheds. Scrap sheds are the building that produce buildings. Why did I not go for this quicker? Yeah, boss speakers. I'll be taking that. Good God. Okay, do we even have a Necron force to fight here? Oh no, Canoptic Wraiths. Squishy unit detected. Ow, that's annoying. That's really annoying. That is so annoying. That they really just, like, it doesn't even hurt. That's the thing that's insulting about it. It doesn't hurt to lose those mechs, but it is just so obnoxious for them to throw a unit into the middle of my formation just to kill one specific unit. Like, that is such... Oh, that's... Oh. Oof. Alright, yeah, let's just keep going. Goodbye, random Necron warriors. You fought valiantly, I guess. Ugh. Oh, well. At least it didn't happen to one of the hero units or somebody that I care about. Now, let's keep these pain boys a healthy distance here. Guess that's one reason to run a tight formation against the Necrons. Oof. They can just do that. Something to keep in mind for when I play Necrons, I suppose. Okay. How did those Defcoptas already start with level 2? That's curious. Doesn't look like I got many build orders I need to issue here. Nope, doesn't look like that's the case. Alright. Man, I could really go for some, like, legit Mexican food right now. Like, I could go for a taco. Of course, that's true most of the time, but right now I'm really feeling it. I'm really craving it for some reason. Well, goodbye, Mr. Canoptek Spider. I don't even know why you stepped up. There you go. Who else can we send out there to do some scouting? First, let's have the big mech go ahead and step up and do some repairs, because he doesn't get the opportunity to do this very often. And now that the war buggies are healed, I want somebody to go ahead into the fog of war to take some shots, and I'm not super worried about the big mechs. I'm not super worried about the war buggies. Oh, wow, they did nothing. That's dumb. Alright. I just noticed that the scrap jet has 6 armor and 22 health. That's pretty good for what's such a cheap vehicle. Okay, we're gonna have the war bikers, excuse me, scout around the side, and I'm now getting extremely tongue-tied. Alright, there we go. Should have done some exercises before this. Some, what's it they always do in acting? Oh, I can't remember. I mean, they say me a lot, but that's most people. Okay. Now, where is the Necron City? Because I have hit seemingly all of their army, and I know that my two war bosses can take their city down by themselves. With the assistance of the weird boys, it just becomes overkill. It's unlikely the Killican is going to even see those cities. Alright, let's pull the battle wagon up. The battle wagon will catch up eventually, and it'll pick up most of their infantry. Most of my infantry, allow them to rush on ahead. Let's go ahead and build some more Death Copters, because that's a unit that I know can get to the front line when I need them. And, yep, alright, nothing needs to be built for our research. Let's see. What do I want? It's time I finally looked into Flash Kits. That's a unit that's probably pretty good that I've been ignoring. Flash Kits are usually pretty good in most Warhammer stuff. Flash Kits, yes, there we go. Okay, I'll be ordering some of those boys from... Hang on, let's go ahead and pop the abilities here on the Death Copters. Excellent, okay. Let's go ahead and order some Flash Kits from the Eep. I want to try these guys out. There you go. Now, let's see. Anything else that needs ordered? We can order another vehicle from the Empire of the Orks. Do we want to? Another Death Copter, sure. That's a unit that you can't use wrong. Well, I'm sure you can use it wrong, but it's a unit that's useful in a variety of situations. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. The Weird Boy. We've got not a lot of options for exploration here. We found our first Necron City. Okay, let's be careful here. Figure out where the boundaries on it are. We're going to want the War Boss or something else that's really tanky to be the first to step in its boundaries. Hello, there we go, a Necron unit that I can kill. Probably should have sent the War Buggy first. Alright, we'll send these Death Copters up. Now, let's try the Big Bomb on... Let's see. The Big Bomb does more damage. Okay, and there's a cooldown of 10 turns. Okay. That's pretty fair, really. Oh, they just throw grenades. That's kind of funny, actually. I was kind of figuring, like, you know, they'd have bombs actually tied to the bottom of the Death Copter that they drop. No, they just throw it. Guess that is rather orky. Oh, hey, I forgot that the War Boss even had a ranged attack. Let's see, who else can throw in their lot here? The War Bikers, sure. And they can finish them off. Alright, so much for those Triarch Praetorians. Oh, I can see 2 Necron cities. Alright. We are closing in on them. Let's see, we are probably not too far then. This is a volcanic area. That would be pretty good for Necrons since they love their minerals. Ooh, since we've got the Tank Busters, the Tank Busters might be able to do some good damage to cities. It's difficult to say, though. Some of the units that you think would do good damage to cities don't, and some of the units that you think would do bad damage to cities actually do pretty good damage. Let's go ahead and have this War Boss hop on this battle wagon. We really should have been having more units hop on the battle wagon, really. Nope, this battle wagon has already moved. Have these Killicans? No. How are these Killicans are not outpacing the battle wagon that I... No, okay, that battle wagon's new, right? Okay, if those Killicans outpace that battle wagon, I would have some questions. Wait a second, the Big Bomb is a free action? Huh, how about that? Well, I'll take this mobile holo projector then, sure. Give my level 10 War Boss even more health. Good lord, 32 health, 4 armor. Did I already research the armor for the boys thing? Yes, heavy armor, I did. Who boy? Who boys? With a Z, because they're orcs. Okay, let's see. What have we got here that I'm curious about? Well, the Daka Jet sounds interesting. We never looked into building any runt herds, though. Let's see here. Permanent decomposition sounds nice. Throw some fungoid orcus. Orcoid fungus. There we go. Fungoid orcus. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one in the Rolodex. Fungoid orcus. Yeah, throw some orcoid fungus on the opponent's cities if they kill any amount of units. Let's see. However, passive HP regen for vehicles is quite good. Increased influence output is also really good. The kill bursta is probably a really good siege build unit. The orc tech tree seems really good. Let's go for big shinies for now, though. Because more influence is more gooder. And I need to be looking into more influence anyways. I should really be looking into building a fourth city, honestly. Alright, Fort Gork has finally got a decent degree of loyalty. So, let's see. And we're tuning out 70% plus 70% food here. Good lord. Let's go ahead and keep that going. Yeah. Well, actually, let's hold off on that, because what if we run into anything mean out here? We probably want to get at least some degree of infantry out here to claim these outposts from these Vespids that stole from me. So we can get some units just going around and grabbing me resources, particularly that Siren Caster. So let's investigate putting in some piles of Daka near Fort Gork. Okay. Now we've got, let's see, some flayed ones. Who here can annihilate these flayed ones in a single turn? And probably not take too much damage from the city. Not the scrap jet, but I'll throw the scrap jet in anyways because he'll take the Overwatch pretty well. Very nice. Now let's see, who here can finish them off? The Warbikers can. Thank you, Warbikers. Have they got this city built in like a canyon? What is this? Anyways, let's see. The Defcoptas cannot fly up cliff faces. That's curious. So it's not a real flyer unit. They're kind of flying low to the ground. I see. Alright. Let's have the war bosses run in on this city first. We'll have somebody do some scouting around here and see what this other city's about. Decan Mefet. Okay. That's actually not too mean looking of a city, really. We might be able to whittle it down already. Hang on. How much city damage do we do with Warbikers? Not bad. Not bad, really. Probably don't want to stick them around, though, because they'll just take a lot of damage. Let's see. Let's have the Big Mech move in. The Big Mech's going to be really good for sieges, actually. Now, let's see here. How many units are going to be able to assist in this siege? And do the Necrons have any other cities built through here? It's unlikely. It's unlikely. Alright, now we can bring down the city of Decan Mefet probably with just what we've got in that war, in that battle wagon. So, this battle wagon's not moving at any good speed, that's for certain. Okay, back at Fort Gork, we're going to go ahead and put in, let's see. We've already got a population cap thing going up, so that's quite nice. Let's go ahead, gone up. How is it? How is it that we have 11 population cap and we haven't even built any buildings that provide population cap? Oh, each scrap shed provides a population limit? Really? That's a unique thing of the Orks, isn't it? Interesting. Alright, regardless, wait, do we get... Oh, okay, yeah, so there's 7 population limit from grot huts and then 2 from scrap sheds because we researched that tech. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and put down some piles of Daka. We'll order 1, we'll order 2, we'll order 3, and then we will order some Orcoid fungus to be planted on that tile. Oh no, the war buggies, how could you? Oh, these Triarch Praetorians are not going to take as much Overwatch damage as I would like them to. Conveniently, it was the 2 units that do so little damage to Necrons that lived. The Big Mech may be dead. No, he barely survives because the tank busters happened to kill that 1 Praetorian. Okay, that Big Mech is a very lucky Big Mech. Okay, I am coming so close to calling the Big Mech a Big Mac. Which is funny, honestly, but not super what I should probably be calling them. Okay, we'll have this war boss move up. Let's see, this is a prime defensive position for this city here. Sheesh. Yeah, the war boss is going to take a bit of damage, but he'll throw it back. There we go. Did I just say the Orc war boss is going to throw it back? Look, ignore that I just said that. Though now I cannot get the image out of my head, which is terrible. Okay, what? I'm going to have these Death Copters come in. Look, if there's anyone watching this video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just came out of my mouth. I didn't think about what I was saying. Oh, good God. Okay, let's... Oh, no. Alright. Shut up. Just move on. Oh, man, with the regular mechs dead, I don't have anybody that can tear up this wireweed. It sucks. Yeah, well, what can you do? Well, these regular orc boys took a bit of damage. Interesting. Oh, hey, we got more war bikers that can get thrown up here. Alright, then. Now, who... Right, we wanted to have these guys run up against... Hang on, is this frazzle range? What's frazzle range for this guy? That's frazzle range, excellent. So he can frazzle the city and not do very much damage with it, but nonetheless, it is a little bit of damage. And the battle wagon is not quite to where I would like to... Well, we can go ahead and dispense out... Let's see, we can go ahead and drop a tank buster unit, sure. What the... Oh! The units can go ahead and run out now. Okay, well, let's go ahead and have the war boss drop out. Let's have the weird boy go out there. We'll have these tank busters go here, and these tank busters go here. How much damage can these guys do to the city? That's not terrible. Oh, well, I guess they can't see through that other unit of orcs in the way. Oh, wow. Alright then, that's a good amount of damage. Goodbye to the city of Dakan Mafet. Okay, Prophet of the Wall. Let's see, we'll go ahead and have the weird boy frazzle. There you go. And we'll be putting out some good damage here. And the city of Dakan Mafet will soon be history. Who even can step up here to contribute that's in the back lines now? This battle wagon did not end up doing the transportation job that I had built it to. I vastly overestimated its speed and underestimated the speed of the rest of my army. Oh, hey. We built flash kits. These guys have, that's alright armor penetration, but I'm going to bet it's more meaningful against infantry than it is against vehicles. These guys are unlikely to get anywhere at any time, really. Unless I build a weird boy to just teleport him in, which, come to think of it, is a really smart idea, so I should do that. Yes, we will be building a weird boy. Oh, we do not have a good amount of commando camps here. Oh, boy. Let's hold off on building that weird boy just this turn. Yeah, we will not be doing that. We will be, instead, building our weird boy over here. There we go. Where he'll be done much quicker. And also have a shop to go to. Which makes more sense. Let's see. I could also, let's see, build a vehicle here. Let's build Death Copters, because, like I said, these things are going to get to the front line faster than anything else. We can also put in a building. So, let's see. We will be putting in an energy building because we need it. And no, we will not be doing that. We'll be putting in more influence buildings because we need that even more. So, we will be expanding to there and putting an influence building on that tile. Actually, we should be doing not this turn. We'll be first expanding onto this tile to take its energy output boost, and then we'll be expanding again onto that tile to put in some influence buildings. Back into Eep, we can order another infantry unit. Let's order some more flash kits. Why not? Well, more people to throw in the big teleport party. Canoptech Wraiths. Who are these guys going to nuke? Whoever they're going to nuke, I don't want them to nuke them. They're going to nuke the war bikers. Okay, those guys put out so much damage. Like, wow. How quickly do they build? Because they whatever amount of time it is, the fact that they can just walk through enemy units and go where they want and kill who they want anytime, anywhere, any place. That's a little bit crazy. Okay, well... Tau don't surf. What the... That's curious. Let's go ahead and get rid of these Canoptic Wraiths. I hate them. Let's see. Can the Megatrack Scrapjet get where it needs to be? No! Well, it can get somewhere in the vicinity, at least. Okay, back here. Goodbye, City of Dakan Mafet. There we go. So, oh, they focused on hitting that Orc Tank Buster unit, so it's nearly dead. That's unfortunate for him. Let's have everybody else move on up. Oh, our weird boys have leveled up. Let's go ahead and take the jump on this one that didn't have the jump prior. Does this one need to level up? No, he doesn't. Okay. These war buggies will move over here where they can get healed. Now let's go ahead and move them over here so I can take that outpost, take that Prometheum relay pipe, and we'll have the mech go ahead and get them back up to full. It's going to take a while, though. Ooh. These tank busters will move up. Maybe they'll be more useful closer. Now, is there a nearby pain boy to help these tank busters? Possibly not. Let's see. This pain boy can get over there, but it'll take him a while. And we've got some orc boys here that could walk across the wireweed, but that doesn't seem like a super great idea. This is a very good defensive position here. Let's see, this pain boy. Can this pain boy heal the... Yeah, he can heal. Just throw the medicine down the cliff at the war bikers. Just throw some syringes at them. That'll be fine. Okay, stupidity aside, let's move over here. Throw a little bit more damage at the city of Obelhermonk. And who's left? Okay, these guys, yes. Okay, so we're pretty well wrapping things up here. It's pretty well just about over. There are so many outposts left on the map that haven't been touched by anybody, but I eliminated the Eldar so quick and the Guard not too long after that, that I guess it shouldn't be too much of a surprise that so much of the map wound up getting unclaimed. And I never sent any scouting units to go around claiming them all, though I could probably stand to send out a Def Comp to go and do that now. Let's see, especially because they're not flyers, so they can claim them. Let's see, we'll be ordering more flash kits. Excellent. And does Fork Gork? Fork Gork is not producing any infantry. We will order a unit of generic orc boys. Woohoo. Alright, and we will end our turn here. That's a fair bit of damage, but actually less than I expected. Okay, increased influence output. Excellent. I'll be exploiting that momentarily. Alright, this warbiker unit needs to run to somewhere where it can get help. This weird boy, can this weird boy frazzle? Yes, it can. Excellent. And this Megatrack Scrapjet can also throw some damage at the Obelhermonk. Good. We'll have the rest of our Def Coptas. Oh, there's a third Necron city. Really? Huh, alright. We can get a good look at that then. And let's see here. Who can... Can you attack... You can attack the city of Obelhermonk from there. Sure, go ahead and do it. I wonder what their biggest city is then, because it wasn't the city that we just killed. Alright, these pain boys need to go ahead. And I accidentally called him a peen boy, which is a very unfortunate name to give somebody. There we go. We honestly, yeah, we're just gonna have them walk over the wireweed, who cares? Which, let's see, we should probably go ahead and load up some of the units back into the battle wagon here. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and load all these guys back up into the battle wagon. The battle wagon can get where it needs to be. Is there anyone else we want to throw in there? Yeah, the Big Mech's not a bad idea. We might go ahead and do that. These war buggies, we'll just send these war buggies around claiming outposts. Why not? These Kellicans will slowly catch up. This battle wagon will go and catch up with these guys. Hopefully start to actually pick them up so they can get somewhere at some speed. Oh, this guy bulky? He requires one additional cargo slot, so he's not going to be really a problem. Yeah, we'll have these guys push up ahead a little bit just to scout what's going on in this fog of war. Hey, Grox Pastors, I'll take those. Some more war bikers in need of more healing. Well, not too much healing. I can throw them forward a little bit. Okay, let's see. Whoops, don't want to tell these guys to... Hang on, accidentally gave them an queued order. Don't want to do that. These guys who have not used their turbo boost ability yet, so I'll be sending them that way. I could have sent them over the water to scout what's on the water, but I doubt there's anything interesting out there. Okay, now these guys are going to get devoted to the purpose of going out and claiming outposts. And similarly, we'll be ordering another set of Defcoptus for that exact same purpose. Now we'll be putting in influence buildings, as we like influence as orcs. And we like influence because we have lots of good heroes, so we like to go shopping. And we like to purchase heroes. So we're going to go ahead and have these flash kits sit in a big circle around the shop, so that they are ready to get teleported as soon as the weird boy is ready. Back into Eep, we have got our population cap buildings up. Excellent. We will also be producing, let's see, some cults of speed. It's unlikely we'll ever get to use these things, but hey. We need to be looking into Runt Herd grounds after that. Okay, let's see, the research tree. Grot Riggers sounds like a good idea. Healing for vehicles. I'll take it. Flayed ones. Not too scared of those, really. Ooh, those tank buses just took a lot of damage. Oh, we've got Chaos Cultists out in the wild. How long have you guys been sitting there? Oh, well, it's irrelevant. Let's see, we'll take some light Overwatch attacks. Nothing to worry about, though. And we will be throwing some bombs down at these fools. Enjoy. Now, this Defcopter will be going off, and let's see, what's another direction where there's no... there's some outposts out here that we haven't taken. Okay. It's kind of incredible how we've just left so much of the map uncovered. Okay, we'll be ordering another unit of flash kits. Excellent. And back in the Empire of the Orks, let's see, we'll be ordering... another Defcopter? No, I think not. Not right now. Do we want to order another hero? Not at the moment. Okay. Now, back here at the... Oh, hey, the weird boy needs a level up. So, we got the jump, because we were late enough in the game where that is a thing he will just have. Frazzle, there you go. And some research. We are now putting out 97 research, which I think is the maximum amount of research I have ever hit. So, that's quite cool. Alright, goodbye, City of Obelharmonk. There should be one Necron city left to deal with, then... Oh, wow, the tank busters took 50% of their life off on that wireweed. Wireweed don't mess around. I kind of forgot about that. I kind of figured it was just like a pithy little amount, but no, it hurts. Okay, everybody else is going to be moving up closer. The weird boy really could just go ahead and use the jump to move a bunch of my units closer, so... it might be a wise idea. Yeah, let's go ahead and encircle this gentleman. Alright, while this battle wagon moves over here and gets loaded with boys. Ah, there's no more room. Is there? Ah, well, these guys, it's not that there's no more room, it's that these guys can't move just this turn. Alright. Well, we'll take this research outpost then. And we will take this recaf leaf. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Let's see, we got anything around here worth stealing? Okay, the city of Iachabim. Okay, that's the last Necron city then. Probably. I've never seen the Necron settle more than 3 cities. At least not this early in the game. If you're dragging things out, maybe they'd get more time. Oh, and this unit of tank busters, who will sit right here because they need more healing, and also I'll be eventually having the weird boy give them the jump. Let's see, are these war bikers? Yeah, those war bikers are already fairly low life, so I'd rather not have them take too much damage from those flayed ones. Let's pull them back. This battle wagon. Wow, that forest is really blocking our movement there. Let's have these orc boys move up slowly then. Alright. Now, it is time to besiege the city of Iachabim. Iachabim. Not sure how to properly pronounce that. Okay. Yep, and now it begins. And this weird boy can throw Frazzle at the city. Excellent. These tank busters can throw some missiles at the city. And these orc boys can get in there and melee the city. There we go. Yeah, we're pretty close to wrapping things up here. The war boss alone can really pull this off. It doesn't matter. Oh, the battle wagon can also contribute some attacks. Good of him. Let's see, we got anything back here to worry about? No. Alright then. Well, the Deathcopters, I wouldn't expect them to do much damage to the city, but anything is something. There you go, that's a phrase now. Alright, we can go ahead and, let's see, let's move the Pain Boy over here, let's move the Weird Boy over here, let's move the Big Mech over here. The Pain Boy can throw a spot of the healing on the Tank Busters. The Big Mech can... let's actually have these war bikers change spots. Is there anybody that can take their spot here? I mean, these tank busters almost certainly can take their spot, but... Well, these Deathcopters can, too. So let's go ahead and have these war bikers move a little bit over somewhere where they can perhaps catch a bit more healing. For instance, this Pain Boy that's in this battle wagon. Yeah, alright. Let's see, who can replace those guys? Alright, these tank busters can. Excellent. So, we are going to go ahead and pop the jump to be brought to somewhere a little bit more advantageous. Ideally not dropping anyone on Wireweed, which is apparently more difficult than I anticipated. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and drop them. Just move the whole army a few paces over. Yeah, there you go. That's useful. Nice. Who here can... Whoops. Can anyone attack these flayed ones ahead of time? I don't want these flayed ones to just hit me as soon as I get back from the jump. Well, this isn't a bad jump spot right here, right next to the flayed ones, but... Yeah, we'll hold off for a turn. We'll hold off for a turn right here. Who here still needs move? These boys do. Alright, I'll go ahead and... Oh, well, we could have claimed that outpost. Ah, well, I'm gonna have them heal anyways. And these killer cans will step up a little bit, sure. Gonna tell a lot of these guys to be sitting and waiting for a turn. Okay, here we go. This weird boy who will be going shopping. And then after that, hitting the jump. He'll be getting a concealed weapon system, an adamantium weave vest, a zote hide jerkin. And is there anything else we can throw on him that's going to be big and nice on a guy who uses a lot of ranged abilities? That is a good question. I'm not entirely sure how the ranged abilities work in terms of the ability to boost them. I could throw on, let's see, the Sightless Helm? Sure, let's give it a shot. It's not like we're too deep in the game to get really hurt anyways. And he will pass the rest of his turn. Okay, these Deathcopters will be flying around taking outposts. These guys will take this Grok's pasture. Excellent. And yeah, more flash gets pouring in to get jumped. We will order another set of them. Oh, nope, those are tank busters. Hang on, we want flash kits. There we go. And Fork Gork has built a set of Orc Boys. Excellent, we'll have them build a set of flash kits as well. Give them a shot. Okay, take that Siren Caster back, thank God. A little bit of loyalty in all my cities. Going to be quite nice. We'll end the turn. Oh, those flayed ones are going to retreat. Okay, well, that gives us a good spot to put the jump at, then. Alright, let's have this Deathcopter look around, see where they ran off to. Oh, can't find them. Okay. These Orc Boys? There they are. Alright, do a little bit of damage to these guys. And we will go ahead and pop Here We Go on these Orc Boys so they can get up there and get in the fight as well. Now, this Pain Boy... Hang on, let's see. The jump, does it teleport allied units? Well, let's go ahead and put the killer cans in there instead. We'll have the pain boy, before we jump, heal these tank busters. Excellent. Anybody else got anything they need to do? You know, the Big Mac could, since we use up our actions if we get jumped, let's go ahead and have the Big Mac heal the war buggies. The war buggies will camp out right here otherwise. And then the weird boy will pop the jump and drop right here with all those units in tow. Excellent. Did any of these guys... Yes, it does use up the actions of all of them. Okay, but they'll be ready to go next turn, and the city will be done. Kaput. Okay, we'll be throwing more damage at the city. Probably could have stood to have thrown the Warpath upgrade on the boss there, but doesn't really matter. There we go. Now, who here... Let's see, you need to step back a little bit. And we need to be pulling this battle wagon ahead and moving these war bikers up to where they can get healed by the pain boy. And he will provide healing for both. There we go. Be a little bit more useful. The Big Mac, he's not in a super useful position right here. But we can stuff somebody else into the battle wagon next turn anyways. Okay, who here doesn't have orders? You don't. Okay, you can step up and provide a little bit. Oh, yeah, you can step up and probably... Can you finish off these flayed ones with the big bomb? No, it doesn't really make... You actually do more damage using your regular guns. That's odd. I guess because there's less entities in that unit now. That makes sense, then. Let's see. These Deathcopters can throw a little bit of an attack at the city of Iakabimb. There we go. Oh, these guys can also... Right, the big bomb is a free action. That's right, I forgot about that. Alright then. Right, this Deathcopter could stand to see a little bit of healing. He will get no such thing. As a matter of fact, because he is only a jet bike unit, not a flyer unit, he is probably going to die to these Crute Hounds. Or these Chaos Cultists. I don't really care. Let's have him scout before he dies, though. Okay, we got more Crute Hounds. Who cares? Now let's have him tear down the damage. A little bit of both. Okay, let's see. This Orc boy here can step up and do a little bit of damage to the Vespids, but he'll probably take more, really. So we'll have him sit right here until another unit of Orc boys joins him. We got more flash kits coming in. Hang on, we're about ready to make the jump. One last set of flash kits, and we will be ready to drop these guys wherever I so please. Oh, right, this old catachan nest. I forgot that these guys... Oh, my God. Yep. Oh. Oh. Alright then. This is a lot of bugs. These are a lot of big scary bugs that have been sitting in my backyard for apparently quite a while. I may need to jump the flash kits to deal with these guys first. I mean, they're not really a threat, but that's still kind of funny that I just left those guys in my backyard. I completely forgot. Alrighty then. Anyway. Good lord. Alright. Now, we're hitting, I think, the hour mark here, but we're so close to wrapping the game that I'm not going to stop here. Let's see. Hey, we got a Cult of Speed up here in the Eep. So, we could start producing battle wagons, loading them up with infantry. I'll take that opportunity. We'll order another unit of flash kits for the jump, and then we will go ahead and end the turn. Hey, credit where credit's due to that, like, unit of 2 flayed ones. They're still going for it. Oh, wow. Whew. Another unit of Crute Hounds. Right. They moved up because they could see me. Right. The Fog of War is no protection. Well, excuse me. The Fog of War is protection, but I was not in the Fog of War. Oh, boy. Whoo. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, no. This is... Yikes. That's, he's getting it every which way you can. Let's pop every speed boost we can here and get out of here. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of scorpions. Yeah. I'm afraid we have been rocked like a hurricane. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, we're gonna have to send something up there. Let's see if flash kits are good at killing bugs. While, let's see, you need to... that's a lot of units right there that need to be told to skip a turn. Oh no, an Imperial Bastion. Well. Alright, yeah, make sure to tell all them to skip a turn. And we'll go ahead and give the Empire of the Orks an order, which will be, let's go with another energy building. Sure, that sounds good. More energy sounds good. That means we can afford more units. I don't remember what units we would even want to afford with that, but nonetheless, we can. And let's order a unit of killer cans out here, sure. Okay, let's let these orc boys step up and see what's going on here. Nothing, okay. Okay, oh, hey, right, over here. Yeah, we could throw some attacks on that webway gate, I guess, but that's not really a priority right here. There we go, tank busters. Let's see, are we going to be able to wipe the city this turn? Why, yes we are. Alright, so that is the end of my first ever full orc campaign. On recording. And off recording. So, I wound up having a really good time here. I do not remember being super fond of the orcs the last time I tried them out. Oh, it's not over. It's not over! It ain't over! Alright then. On we proceed, apparently. Where are they? They must be somewhere over to the west? Okay, well, I was very preemptive there. I spoke too soon. Load everybody up in the vehicles. We're going back on the road. Okay. Pop every speed boost you can get. Because apparently it ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, speaking of popping every speed boost you can get. Good lord. Yeah, let's see if we can get out of this bad situation. Oh, this guy needs some help. Have we got any pain boys here? Is there a doctor in the house? It does not seem there is a doctor in the house. How soon does the jump charge back? Not soon enough to be relevant. Okay. We're going to need some units to be doing some scouting around then. And we're going to be needing some of the units to stop and heal. Yeah, I was expecting that would be the end, really. So the Necrons built 4 cities. Oh, right. I forgot the Necrons did settle that city right in front of me, didn't they? Maybe that was the Guard. I don't remember. One of those two AI settled a city right in front of me. So, I guess, yeah, they were a bit more settle-happy than I'm used to. Let's see. We probably want to let the weird boy use the jump. So let's just have everybody sit on... hold the line. Actually, except the pain boy. The pain boy could probably stand to be more... Nah, let's have him sit right here, yeah. We'll tell all these units to go ahead and sit still until the pain boy, the weird boys got the jump charged again. This battle wagon's gonna have to be loaded full of dudes, though. We're probably gonna want to load that pain boy up into the battle wagon. This battle wagon's also going to have to be loaded up full of dudes. So, let's see. Who else can be moved into the battle wagon? No? No one? Okay. Who's even left to be moved? Oh, this war boss is leveled up. Oh, I thought this was the level 10 one. No, it is not. Okay, this tank buster needs to just go somewhere else, because he's in trouble. Okay, we got research to make. Let's see. Hammer of Wrath on all vehicles. That still sounds good. Increase production from runt herds. We don't even have any runt herds. We should probably change that. Let's see, we probably want to get, yeah, the Burn-A-Bomber. Sure, why not? He's produced from the Cult of Speed. Really? Alright, well, let's go with that then. I figured they'd be produced from the Runt Herd Grounds, because the Runt Herd Grounds is the last unit producing building you get access to. Oh, good lord, Psychnuin. Okay, we've apparently awakened the Horde here. That's, mildly worrying, but not really that worrying. Let's see, back here we have got... Oh, wow, yeah. Well, it's a good thing I got these guys loaded up for the jump. Let's put all of them on hold position until I know where I'm jumping them to. Because there's no point in jumping these boys until I know where we're jumping to. Okay, back here, let's see. This pain boy needs to go ahead and heal those tank bustas. Everyone else is going to have to slowly move up to where they're needed. Is there... Yes, there is a big mech right there who can go ahead and heal this Def Comptas. There we go. Do the Def Comptas not count as vehicles? No, they count as infantry. Why? Yeah, anyways. We'll go ahead and have the pain boy deal with it anyways. Get these guys ready to start scouting again. No need to have the Def Comptas and War Bikers scouting the same territory. Ah, okay, it's to the west. To the west. I see. Well, in that case, let's go ahead. Who here? Let's see. Let's get you jumpable. Who's ready to go on the jump? We can go ahead and jump the... We can jump 2 war bosses into that city. Sounds good. So, I wonder what is out here to the east then. Guess that's for some other units to check. Let's see, this big mech will hop over here. This battle wagon? Yeah, we'll just throw it over here, probably. Whatever units can hop on, will hop on. Yeah, this tank buster will hop on. And, yeah, we're going to be shipping out over here to the east, see what's going on over here, just in case the Necrons built 5 cities. Which would be crazy, but they might have done it. Crazy sons of bitches. So, we're going to... You're going to sit here. We're going to have some other unit camp around and look at what we are going to be... Don't I have another Big Mac? He must be sitting inside... Yeah, he's sitting in a battle wagon, isn't he? Right? He's sitting in that one, yeah. We're going to have one of these war bikers check the surroundings and see what we're actually looking at here for this Necron city, because we don't want to jump our units into a death trap. I've learned that lesson already. Oh boy, did I learn it. Okay. Let's see, what units are left that need orders? Alright, these Ork boys. The Vespids seem to have disappeared. What? Oh, hey, apparently no one had ever sat on that, that particular Ruins of Vol before, so we picked up the Laurels of Command. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the Laurels of Command and the Combat Stimulant. And what we're going to do is we're going to sell them for influence. Very nice. Okay. Back at Fort Gork, we are ready to... Boy, Fort Gork is just such a goofy-sounding name. There's a joke to be made there. I know there is. Back at Fort Gork, we're going to go ahead and get to work on setting up farms to make more pork. I don't know. There's a really stupid gag to be made there. I know it. Jeez, we have one food producing building that is producing 12 food. Good lord. Oh, the Orks can produce so much food, it's absurd. If there was resource sharing in multiplayer, the Orks could just farm up a storm for everyone else on the board, and it would be absurd. We've got Killicans, in case we run up against anything with some melee prowess. Oh, good lord! Found the Vespids, okay. And they're covered by the forest, so we can't really hit them. Yikes. This is a good position for them. Yeah, the flash kits can do nothing to help. That's unfortunate. They can bring down the Webway Gate, though. Just spit on the graves of the Eldar even more. Okay, we've got more flash kits. Right, I wanted to see if these guys could throw something serious at the Catachan Devils. Catachan Devils, whatever. Let's see, what are we looking at here for the Necron City? Nothing serious? Doesn't look like anything serious. Well, in that case... Alright. Let's go ahead, because I'm impatient, we're going to go ahead and pop the jump. Can we jump somewhere to where there isn't fog of war? Okay, let's hold off on doing that just right now. Let's see. Let's get somebody. Let's get... Yeah. These guys right here. Is there any healing we can do? Oh, piss. I wanted the big mech to heal the scrap jet. Okay, the scrap jet's just going to sit and wait until it's fully healed. The boring way. Okay. So we are going to... There's no one else. The pain boy can go ahead and throw some more healing on that Def Copta unit. Okay. We are going to... Oh, this weird boy, yeah, has 2 more turns to recharge the jump. So we'll go ahead and just have him sit still until then. Alright, we're going to have to do some more scouting here. Let's see here. Load up more tank busters into that battle wagon. Get that outpost claimed. Let's see. The Chaos Cultists and the crew have not moved. They are about to be threatened by a much more significant variety of forces than they were earlier. Now, let's see. Who is left that needs the orders? This battle wagon. Excellent. And these Def Copters back here who just need to be healed. Actually, let's go ahead and have these, mechs move up and they can contribute to the healing effort. Right, those are infantry. Right, yeah, that's a little bit odd, actually. I could probably stand to use these mechs to just build another city, honestly. The loyalty hit would be annoying, but I could deal with it with only a building or 2. Speaking of a loyalty building or 2, could probably stand to put some in the Empire of the Orks to be prepared ahead of time. So we will go ahead and be doing just that with this particular tile here that sucks. And at the Eep, we can go ahead and order another infantry unit. So we will do just that. We will get some flash kits, sure. And Fork Gork can produce more infantry infantry. There we go. They aren't producing more infantry buildings. They could, but I'm not going to tell them to. Let's get some more Ork boys out there. They're expendable. And they're not expensive. Oh boy. It occurs to me now that if I were to do what I have done in the multiplayer game with Pink, where I was naming each individual unit, boy, that would be a lot more difficult playing the Orks than the Guard for the quantity of units you get. Good lord. Okay. And this miniature war over here carries on. I will have my revenge. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Empire of the Orks is ready to put in more loyalty buildings, so let's go ahead and order those. Oh, we know we need a... Nope, we need a population cap building before that, and then after that we'll order a loyalty building, and yeah, we'll decide where to go from there. Right, these guys have been set to heal, so we want to order them to keep healing. The Pain Boy, we'll go ahead and get them some more healing, and the mechs will go down here and be ordered to hold ground. Now, let's see. Up here, I want these war bikers to go ahead and... Can I get some abilities rolling to get them moving somewhere? Here, sure. Okay, so we know a place to jump to. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go ahead and get our flash kits in there. And boom. Okay, we're going to take some Overwatch from the City of Trauma and Check. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Okay, there's 1 flash kit down. There's actually 3 flash kits down. They will die immediately. That is the nature of the way we're playing the game. The City of Trauma and Check is only a 6 population city, so it's not going to be that particularly tough to break. This squad of boys will be ready to jump next turn. Okay, no one else is left here that's got anything to do except this big mech can go ahead and throw some healing on that Megatrack scrap jet. Let's see here, this war buggy can move around, hit these Chaos Cultists once more. And everybody piles in here to get a piece of these Chaos Cultists. Get a piece of payback. Whew, yeah, that quick, huh? Yep, alright, they're done. Oh, enslavers. Sweet, we've got a artifact nearby we can take. I don't have any units for them to brainwash, so I don't mind their presence. As a matter of fact, I appreciate it. Okay, these Defcopters are fully healed. Where do we want to send them? We probably want to send them to take an outpost, so let's send them down south to go ahead and do that. Not anywhere near that Imperial Bastion that wrecked them so badly. This Pain Boy has already moved this turn. Let's see, let's have these Flash Gits move on up and see what they can do about the Catacan Devil problem. While the City of Deep is ready to order another vehicle, we'll be ordering a Burnabama. Because these guys are built so quickly, it does not matter that we are this far from the front line. We will also be producing more Flash Kits. No, let's hold off. Let's try some Tank Busters. Tank Busters will probably do good damage against Catacan Devils. Back into Empire of the Orks. Let's go ahead and order, let's order another Burnabama. These guys seem quite good this far from the field. And for our bit of research, let's see. Let's look into the Gorkanaut, because it's fun, and we won't get to use it, but it's fun. Oh lord, more Vespids. However, we now have units that are much better equipped to deal with them. So that's not really that bad. Got an orange here on the desk I'll be eating after this recording is done. It's calling my name. This is going to accidentally wind up being one of the longer videos on my channel. Well, it's still up, I mean. There were some videos that I wound up deleting that wound up being very long. Prohibitively long. I actually did not delete them because of their length, however. I deleted them because I recorded them with my buddy Mike, and my buddy Mike is a little bit unhinged and sometimes says things he really shouldn't. That could get me in a lot of trouble. And could get himself in a lot of trouble, but he's made it this far without getting himself in trouble, so I guess he's just going to keep on keeping on. Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead and take in these. Oh my god, 20... Right, I forgot I hadn't got the actual Grox pasture in my city borders yet. So that's going to increase. The Squig Herds, 3 Squig Herds producing 35 each. And they're going to get an extra plus 20%. Oh! 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 Alright, let's see who all we can load into this battle wagon. We can't load anyone else in this turn. That's unfortunate. Anyways, let's see. Back in Deep, we're going to go ahead and order. What do we want to order? We want to order nothing at the moment. We're too far from the front lines for it to really matter. We're just putting together a crew to go barb hunting, really. By now, this city is mostly for producing resources. Let's see. How's our population cap and loyalty looking? Both are looking good. Alright. Really, we should be looking into producing another city. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's look into Runt Herd Grounds. Why not? They produce food and loyalty. That's not bad. So let's go ahead. This ain't a bad tile for it. Okay. Oh, this battle wagon hasn't been moved yet. Okay. Okay, this Pain Boy will be put back to sleep. He doesn't need to do anything for a good long while. And where will we... Yes, we are down here. Okay, so we're doing ever so slight amount of damage with those War Bikers. Now, we will be bringing forth the Flash Gits to do some real damage. And we will be seeing just how much damage is real damage momentarily. Let's throw some Frazzle on that city. And, oh, that's actually not a lot of damage. Yeah, well. Still, it's not bad. And it's only going to go up, because I believe the Flash Gits, oh, no. The Flash Gits are not a heavy unit. Okay, I thought they were a heavy unit. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether or not they've moved in the last turn. Alright, so we're pouring on the fire there. And now we're going to bring in, let's see. We'll go ahead and pop the jump, and we will zip all our units on over here. Excellent. And yeah, the city of Trauma and Shek will be done momentarily, and the game will be over. Hello, enslavers. I won't be letting you get away this time. Oh, we got an adamantium weave vest. We had to harvest that directly from Wolverine. You wouldn't believe it. Had to skin him and everything. It was horrible. But it's Warhammer. What can you expect? We could have just got vibranium, you know, as you just buy it from that weird, creepy South African dude, but with the robot hand. But no, 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 we had to go for adamantium. Let's see. Oh, we can also drop a bomb. Sure, there you go. Goodbye, enslavers. Hate you guys. Even when you mean good things, you can't mean that good of things. What is it? Oh, it's a mobile holo projector. I'm always a big fan of siren casters, but holo projectors are also quite good. Siren casters are better for getting usage out of the resources you've already got, really. Whereas holo projectors are better for stronger units that can go out and claim more resources for you. Okay, the Gorkanaut is researched, but it's all irrelevant because right over here, we are going to go ahead and hit this city with everything we've got. These flash gits are going to have to run off somewhere else. We're doing more damage now that we haven't moved for a turn. What is this? Oh, the ranged accuracy goes up if the unit has been stationary. Oh, okay. So they actually are kind of like a heavy unit, but even better. Okay, this is actually the amount of damage I was kind of expecting to do to the city. And it is over. Alright, there we go. Now I will talk about what I felt about the Orc campaign. Yeah, like I said, did not super get into the Orcs last time. But this time, yeah, there we go, there we go. If that did not say victory, if I did not get any pop-up of any kind, I would have spluttered. I would have been befuddled. I would have been, perplexed. I would have been bludgeoned. There you go. So anyways, yeah, the Orcs actually wound up being really fun. I wasn't expecting Orc heroes to be so cool. Like, the Orcs are ones where I would expect their hero units to be kind of lame. But no, all three of the Orc hero units are really cool and fun to use. They feel very satisfying. The War Boss is a wrecking ball. The Weird Boy has a nice, even mixture of stuff that helps your economy, stuff where he does a bit of damage, utility stuff, buffs that feel very satisfying. And the Pain Boy, you know, he's a classic healer, but beyond that, the ability to hand out permanent buffs feels crazy. I didn't wind up getting good use out of it because none of my Pain Boys got enough levels, but that feels great. It almost feels like you should have a Pain Boy just sitting outside your base handing out cyborg implants constantly. And he lowers the upkeep of all nearby units? Like, that's crazy. So that was all really fun. The Orc economy feels really good once you get things swinging. The loyalty makes it easier to get your cities out faster. I probably should have kept building cities after that third one, after Fork Gork, but I just didn't wind up doing it. I probably would have been having an even easier and even better time if I were going nuts with the cities, because I think that's pretty well what the Orcs and the Tyranids are supposed to do, where everyone else limits themselves to only a few really good cities. So, yeah. That was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and look at the stats. I'm curious, who should I go for next? Oh, good lord. Yeah, you can see. Right, yeah, Eldar got knocked out so early. They barely made it a little bit over halfway through the game. And yeah, for total points, yeah, Necrons, you could tell around the time, there was a point where both I and the Necrons were eating the Imperial Guard. And then I finished with the Guard and moved on to the Necrons, and suddenly they did poorly. However, I'm really curious about... Hang on. Let me finish popping my knuckles here. Okay, what is this? How did the Guard temporarily have a worse score than a player who is dead? That's a good question. I want answers. But anyways, yeah, that was... I definitely picked up speed with the Orcs faster than I have any other race. I want to say with the other races, I wound up finishing around... It's probably turn 160 for the Tau and turn probably... No, I think it was like turn 160 for the Sisters and maybe turn 200 for the Tau. I don't remember. But the Orcs wrapped it up at turn 130. I was not expecting to kind of roll over the foe harder than I did with the Sisters. I guess it's kind of a sign of how things can be up to the RNG system, right? Because one big difference maker was I spawned in an absolutely excellent food biome here. I was swimming in food, so I could just throw around orc boys and other infantry. I didn't care. It didn't matter. They could kill as many of them as they wanted. It did not matter to me. And I also got really lucky with, I got an adamantium weave vest and a lightning gauntlet off the first ruins of Vol I found. And both of those I threw on my war boss, and the war boss was nuking everything in a single hit. Even more or less cities. Cities would take 2 or 3 hits, but that's still pretty great. So I got really lucky on some level. I can see that. I do feel like this was also somewhat of a learning experience. Seeing all that, and seeing just how strong getting a couple of those hero items on you as out of the gate can make such a big difference. That is something to take into my other games. Let's go ahead and look at the economy and military stats. Let's see. Economy, yeah, I'm just making so much food that I'm way ahead. Oh, wait. Oh, those are the Necrons. What? The Necrons are in green? Oh, no, those are the Eldar. Ah, right. That makes much more sense. I was going to say, why would the Necrons just suddenly lose their economy there? Oh, wow, the Necrons took massive hits each time I took a city, huh? The Necrons never really advanced economically. They just kind of, around the 25% mark of the game, they kind of peaked and then they just kind of plateaued. Which, the Eldar hit it pretty big. The Eldar hit it pretty big for a minute there. I just kind of killed them in the cradle. The Guard, the Guard doesn't hit it big with economy until the particularly late game when they can really start getting the big money boosts going onto a economy that's already quite big in and of itself. But the Guard, they're so much of an ugly duckling faction that if they get hit pretty hard in the early game, it can be real rough for them. Excuse me, let me enunciate a little bit. Yeah, for me, okay, I actually wasn't doing as economically crazy as I expected, though you can clearly see here I spiked up ahead of everyone else except the Eldar, then the Eldar are gone, and whoo, way up there. Well beyond anything the Necrons are throwing out. Sheesh. And militarily, yeah, I was largely in the lead for a good while. The Eldar outpaced me a little bit, which is kind of a surprise, but I guess I really had one particularly strong unit that was helping me to whoop them. Whereas the Eldar were perhaps building units that are a bit more numerous. They were also going really hard on vehicles, and I noticed that. Necrons were actually ahead of me for a good ways there, too, until I beat them. Like, this whole stretch here is when they are running around with all those flayed ones and Triarch Praetorians and those, 30 Canoptech Wraiths. And my war boss just clears them out. As well as, that little bit coming out of the Empire of Orks, which was, what was it? I think mostly boys supported by a couple big mechs and pain boys. I don't remember. I started looking to war bikers and stuff. That was about how it was. Guard, yeah, Guard never looked too handsome. They had ratlings and ogres, and that was nice. They had the stormtroopers out, but they perhaps could have went with units a bit more numerous to cover the board, perhaps to protect the ratlings and the ogres a little better. Well, the ogres don't need protecting, what am I saying? But they could have stood to protect, their weird vein psychers better. They could have stood to produce some vehicles, because the Guard needs vehicles badly. And they were just building lots of infantry, which doesn't seem like a terribly smart choice to me, at least. In my history playing the Guard, they do not seem like they're very good with building infantry until the late game when they get the particularly good food production going, and even then they need to find a good food spot. I don't know, I'm not an expert, though. But, yeah, research, okay, well, Eldar, far, far in the lead, way ahead of everyone else. Me at the bottom, that's not a surprise. I usually don't prioritize research that badly. And then, just a steady growth up. Largely in terms of weird boys. I don't build research buildings very much. Which, as the Orks, is something of a mistake, because they seem to have a really good tech tree. Maybe everyone does, and I've just been misusing it. Anyways, yeah, I had a great time playing the Orks. Now I'm curious, though, who should I play next? Because, let's see, the Tyranids are similar for ability to just go nuts with cities, but since they only get 2-tile radius out of their cities, they kind of have to go a bit more nuts with their cities, where the Orks don't. There's also, I've not really ever been able to figure out the Chaos Marines. I want to go back and hit the Eldar. Because the Eldar, I feel like there's something there and I just didn't get it. Let's see. I've played plenty of the Imperial Guard and Space Marines off recording, but I guess I've never played them on recording. The Necrons, yeah, I complain about them a lot playing against them, but they're not too bad to play. These are complicated questions. I'm kind of thinking about hitting Chaos next, because I really don't get them, but then I guess I don't get the Tyranids that well either. Maybe let's go with the Tyranids next. I'm thinking the Tyranids, unless I end up thinking Chaos on the day that I actually end up recording. But probably Tyranids. Probably. And I will see you folks then.